Hi, this is Caitlin Grace, Wellbeing Coach, with another episode of Relationship Rescue, and this time we're going to be talking about boundaries. Eleanor Roosevelt once said, "Nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent." Or as Dr. Phil says, we teach people how to treat us. Or in the famous words of Meatloaf, "I will do anything for love, but I won't do that." So what we all have to define is what our that is. What is it that we will no longer put up with? Whether we will no longer put up with people turning up regularly late for our appointments, whether we will not be treated like a doormat anymore, being used at the drop of a hat, because obviously we've got nothing better to do than sit around waiting for somebody to ring us and say, "Can you please do this for me? I need it now." We all have those things that we have to draw the line at and say, this line, this is where it stops. This is what I will not put up with. And that starts by taking a step back and looking at what it is that you value about yourself. Because who you are has intrinsic value. Just by the very fact that you were born and you are alive means that you have value. God didn't make any spare parts. We're all parts of the same puzzle. We're all here for the same purpose. And so who you are is valuable. Your time is valuable. Your knowledge is valuable. Your very being is valuable. So let's get that clear. Just soak that in for a moment. Breathe that into your body. I have value. Now think about the times when somebody is pushing your buttons or pushing the boundaries, where you're starting to feel uncomfortable. And if you just sit there and let them get away with it, you are showing them that you do not value yourself. That what they are saying has more value, that what they are doing is right, and that you're okay with it. And if you're not okay, then you need to speak up. You need to say, this is not acceptable. I am drawing a line in the sand. I will not put up with this any longer. So let's just take a moment and do some tapping on that. Starting on the side of the hand at the karate chop point. Even though in the past I have been willing to put up with being treated in a certain way, I have now decided that I have more value and more worth than that, and I deserve to be treated with the utmost respect. And I value and respect myself, and so I honour and love who I am. Even though in the past I have put up with being treated like a doormat, with sitting waiting for people to keep appointments, I have done all these things. And I choose now to value myself and my time more than I value other people's time, because I am worth it. Just like it says in the commercial. I love, honour and accept myself, and I forgive myself for all the times in the past when I didn't honour myself. I am worth more. I deserve to be treated with respect. I am drawing a line in the sand. And this is my new boundary. I love, honour and respect myself. Ooh, that sounds a bit hard. I'm not sure that I do. I'm just going to act as if I honour and respect myself. So what would someone who was honouring and respecting themselves look like? I guess they would stand up for themselves. I guess they would be respected. And they would ask for that respect. And they would respect others. So I'm choosing to start respecting myself more. To be clear on how I value myself. In what ways I am showing value to the world. Because I love me. Now take a nice deep breath in. You might have found as we were going through that was bringing up some memories for you of times when you weren't being respected. So just take some time and tap a bit longer on those memories. Tapping along, telling yourself how much value you do have and that you are now choosing differently. As with each of these tapping videos, I'd like you to take a nice big glass of water to help you shift the energy that you've just been releasing. I'd also like you to have a soak in an Epsom salt bath. Just take a big handful of Epsom salts and put that in a bath. If you don't have a bath, soak your feet in some Epsom salt. In that case, I'd use a much smaller handful. Until next time, I will see you later. It's Caitlin Grace, Wellbeing Coach, and this has been Relationship Rescue.